In today's video, we will explore the full story of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The story begins with Harry spending his summer at the Dursleys' house, where he's stuck doing homework. When Aunt Marge arrives, she treats Harry rudely and insults his parents, causing Harry to lose control and accidentally inflate her like a balloon. Furious, Harry runs away, grabs his Hogwarts belongings, and leaves at midnight. On the road, he encounters a huge, terrifying dog, but loses his balance after hearing it bark. A magical night bus, led by conductor Stan, picks him up and takes him to the Leaky Cauldron. There, the Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, is waiting for him. He tells Harry that Aunt Marge was found floating, but had her memory erased, and that it's unsafe for Harry to be out alone because a dangerous fugitive, Sirius Black, has escaped from Azkaban. The next day, Harry tries to open a dangerous book that attacks him, but manages to subdue it. He then meets Ron and Hermione, who have also arrived for the school year. Ron, back from Egypt, shows Harry pictures of his trip. Mr. Weasley warns Harry that Sirius Black, who escaped from Azkaban, is after him. Black believes Harry can stop Voldemort, so Harry is advised not to search for him. On the Hogwarts Express, Harry tells Ron and Hermione everything, and they meet Professor Lupin, the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, who is asleep. The train stops, gets dark, and cold as Dementors search for Sirius Black. They attack Harry, causing him to faint, but Lupin drives them away and gives him chocolate. At Hogwarts, Lupin teaches Defense Against the Dark Arts, and Hagrid is the new Care of Magical Creatures teacher. Dementors patrol the school. In divination, Trelawney predicts trouble and death for Harry, seeing a Grim in his tea leaves, which Ron links to Sirius. Hermione disagrees. In Care of Magical Creatures, Harry rides Buckbeak, but Draco is attacked after not following instructions. Rumors spread that Sirius was near Hogwarts. In Defense Against the Dark Arts, Lupin teaches how to defeat a boggart, which turns into a Dementor when it's Harry's turn. Lupin stops it by transforming the boggart into a full moon. Harry isn't allowed to go to Hogsmeade because Uncle Vernon didn't sign his permission slip. Ron and Hermione go without him, and Harry visits Lupin, who reveals he was friends with Harry's parents and says Harry is like them. Later, Ron and Hermione tell Harry that Sirius Black attacked the fat lady's portrait. The school is searched, but Black isn't found. Snape fills in for Lupin and teaches about werewolves. During a Quidditch match, Dementors attack Harry, causing him to fall. Dumbledore saves him, but his broom is destroyed. Harry asks Lupin why Dementors attack him, and Lupin explains it's due to his tragic past. He agrees to teach Harry to defend against them. Harry sneaks into Hogsmeade using his invisibility cloak, and Fred and George give him the Marauders map, which shows secret paths around the school. To use it, Harry says, "I solemnly swear I am up to no good," and "mischief managed" to close it. Harry sneaks into Hogsmeade using the Marauders map and learns from a conversation that Sirius Black is not only his parents' friend, but also their betrayer. Harry wants to kill Sirius. Later, he successfully learns the Patronus charm from Lupin. Ron and Hermione argue over Ron's missing rat scabbers, suspecting Hermione's cat Crookshanks. They visit Hagrid, who explains that Buckbeak was sentenced to death by Lucius Malfoy. Harry uses the Marauders map again and sees Peter Pettigrew's name, but he's caught by Snape. In divination, Trelawney makes a cryptic prophecy about death. The next day, Buckbeak's sentencing occurs, and Hermione punches Draco Malfoy. Later, a large dog drags Ron into the Whomping Willow, leading Harry and Hermione to discover that the dog is actually Sirius Black, who reveals he is Harry's godfather. Sirius explains that Peter Pettigrew, not him, betrayed Harry's parents. Harry decides to take Pettigrew to the castle to give him to the Dementors. However, when they exit the Shrieking Shack, Lupin transforms into a werewolf due to the full moon, which distracts everyone. This allows Pettigrew to escape in his rat form. Sirius turns into a dog to fight Lupin, and a battle ensues, with Sirius getting severely injured. Harry, in an attempt to save Sirius, throws a rock at Lupin, who is about to attack him. Hearing a distant noise, Lupin follows it, and Harry rushes to Sirius, who is by the lake. However, Dementors appear and begin to attack both Harry and Sirius. As Sirius is attacked, Harry tries to stop the Dementors, but they turn their attention to him. Sirius's soul leaves his body, and just then, Harry sees a white stag across the lake, which drives the Dementors away. After they leave, Sirius's soul returns to his body, and both Harry and Sirius pass out. When Harry wakes up in the hospital, he tells Hermione that he saw his dad. Hermione informs him that the Dementors captured Sirius and are about to take his soul. Dumbledore arrives, and Harry, Hermione, and Ron explain that Sirius is innocent and that Peter Pettigrew is the one who betrayed Harry's parents. Dumbledore tells them that no one would believe them, but also mentions that time is a mysterious thing. Sirius is locked in the highest tower, and Dumbledore asks Hermione to follow the rules and return before the last bell rings, as saving Sirius would save many innocent lives. Hermione reveals that she has a time turner, which she has used throughout the year to attend her classes. They travel back in time, ensuring that Buckbeak is alive and safely moved. They hide outside Hagrid's house to avoid being seen by their past selves and successfully relocate Buckbeak to safety. They then go to the Dark Tower, where they free Sirius and ride Buckbeak to safety. Returning to the hospital wing just in time, they explain their success to Dumbledore. The next day, Lupin leaves because everyone found out that he is a werewolf. Before he leaves, he gives Harry the Marauders map. Finally, Harry returns to the Great Hall, where students are excited because someone gifted him a firebolt broomstick. Along with the broomstick is Buckbeak's feather, and Harry flies off on his new broomstick. If you liked the video, you could show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. You could also share it with friends. If you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. See you in the next video.